It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram's Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Chrisman Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Lou Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Paris High School, home of the Lady Tigers. Today we're hosting Charleston. I have to be careful to say a non-conference matchup after you've been in the Apollo for 40 years or something. It feels like it's always feels like a big conference matchup when you play a team like Charleston. Even though they're not in our conference, it's still kind of ingrained.
Yeah, absolutely. When you grow up playing against the Trojans and you want to see nothing but losses on their side, I'd call it a rivalry.
I would, absolutely.
Even to this day.
It doesn't matter the sport. It is definitely a rivalry. So, coaches out there having their meeting at home plate, discussing the ground rules, how the field plays and stuff here. Do we have anything really quirky? I mean, it's a pretty straightforward.
I think left field.
Left field, is that the only spot down there?
Yeah, down there in left field corner. It's got some funny business with some of the drainage.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Paris High School for today's matchup between the visiting.
That's one of my favorite parts about baseball fields, or the funky fence sometimes, you know, and weird heights and weird bounces things can take.
Was it Houston that has Towles Hill? The hill in the outfield?
Right there in center field with like a pole.
Yeah, it's cool. I think the Reds at one time had one of those too back in the day. Crosley Field, I believe, was where they used to play and had that.
You gotta love that stuff. You got like the Green Monster out there in Boston, and
Bandbox in Houston. Also, they have that short porch.
The field, the fence is like 3-4 feet high or something in that one spot. I mean, you can just step over it. You gotta love that stuff. And then even like at Wrigley, you got like the basket. You hit a home run, you don't even clear the fence.
Right.
You just drop it in the basket. It's a home run.
Tampa has the. They have the Rays, the actual, well, in the old stadium, I guess. That stadium got torn up in that tornado or hurricane. But
yeah, it did. I think they're back home now after playing in the minor league stadium there for a year.
Yeah, I got to see a game, actually, in Steinbrenner last year when they played the Red Sox. It was pretty cool.
You got the old
small environment.
The old Pony League or Babe Ruth diamond here in Paris, and you'd have the meeting before the game, and they'd have to tell you about the metal plate out there in center field. And the fact that you could watch a outfielder run across the field and see his head go up and down as he's like going through the outfield and the humps and stuff. And not so much here. I mean, we get, like 100 inches of rain last night.
I can't believe we're playing today.
This field looks great. I don't know what the outfield's like.
The infield can take water. It's the outfield, specifically the left field, where all that drainage issue is out there. I think that's the one major issue here, and why I figured with all the rain that came, it just must not have been as much as what I got on the other end of town. And
I guess not, because it sure looks good here.
Especially because it was so cool today. The sun's finally out now, but it wasn't for a lot of the day. So
and not an overly windy day, so it's not blowing it off or anything. We're going to take a quick break here for the national anthem, then wait your starting lineups and the opening pitch here on the Paris Sports Network.
coaches for getting this field playable today. This field is
All right, welcome back.
all the rain. Thanks, coaches.
National anthem over. Thanking the coaches here for getting the field ready. I talked to Creighton Tar this morning at school. I'm like, hey, we're going to play?
And he
He's
said,
like,
I don't know yet.
don't know. He's like, give me an hour. He was sweating. 'Cause that means a lot of work for him to cancel a game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot
I
of
thought you meant a lot of work for him to get this thing in.
Oh, that it is. It's a lot of work to get these fields ready.
One
and
way or the other, yeah.
boys and girls, but then to reschedule, to get the umpires, to find open dates for the teams,
Yeah.
to move things around.
I think this late in the season, this game probably would have just gotten canceled and been done with since it's not actually a conference game.
Yeah.
I think the only one that's going to matter really the rest of the way will be that Olney game on Monday. We'll have to get that one in just because of the conference affiliation. But after that, then it's I don't remember what I told you. Who was West Vigo's the Friday game, and then there was one other one, Mount Zion on that Thursday. Yeah, and another old conference rival.
I have a feeling if you stop by PE class and the kids are just running laps, Tar's probably trying to reschedule something somewhere.
Well, we're about to get going here, BJ. And
that we are. What's the starting lineup look? We're out a couple girls today.
Yeah, we are. We're missing Sadie Salee behind the plate. Maddie Carter's doing the catching for her. Leading off here for Charleston will be Avery Beals. She is coming into this game, let's see here, with a 6.58 average. She's a speedster. She wants to, you can see our odd defensive alignment out there right now. Emma's really up close. Morgan's back. She's going to try to do this right here.
Pulls it foul.
And beat it out. And that's her whole game. So, around the horn, though, Kendall Fuquay's at third, J.C. Young's at shortstop, Emma Kramer's at second, Morgan Combs is at first, Kaylee Miller's in right, Casey Wells is in center, Landry Stevens is in left, and Ava Tarr's doing the pitching to Maddie Carter, who has replaced Sadie today due to track. There's a called strike. 0-2 now. That's going to take away the slap, or it kind of should, but it'll take away a bunt. It won't take away the slap. She could still do that and not be called out, so she's going to probably stick to the plan.
That she
Checked
is.
it. Whoa. Carter just threw the ball into right field, and that's going to be a free base for Beals. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. Carter didn't allow Morgan Combs to come over to first, throws the ball into right field, and now Charleston's got a runner in scoring position with probably their best hitter coming up in the form of Lainey Kiefer, who's playing third base today for Charleston, and she comes in with a 5.87 average. Last game against Danville, she hit for the cycle.
Oh.
So, yeah. Less than ideal start here. And Beals off and running and steals third with ease.
Yep. Now, we were playing far enough ahead of third there that we weren't in a position to make a tag. So now a runner on third with nobody out.
Let's see. There's
Pass ball
wild
and a
pitch. She's going to
score.
come in and score without really much of a play. So that was, by the way, Avery Beals came into this game with 27 stolen bases.
Ooh, that's a good number.
Yeah, so that she just stole third and then home.
She's only leading the team by like 20, so
yeah, she's a lot of speed.
Not a lot of other runners probably, but she's going to go every time, it sounds like.
Yeah, we didn't keep her off the bases, so the count's 1-1 now on Kiefer. She hits a line drive out to right field, drops in front of Miller for a base hit.
Well, she did a good job playing that on the one hop there. Those line drives can eat you up, you know. It's like, okay, 2 more steps, maybe I can catch it at the ankles, take a step back, and this wet ground, maybe it scoots underneath you.
That's bringing in Raylan Cox. She's doing the pitching today for Charleston, and she comes into this game with a 4.93 average with 31 RBIs. And she gets underneath that one. Wells is settled under it, makes the catch, and throws it back in and underneath J.C. Young's glove and rolls into the infield. So definitely a not crisp defensive start here for the Lady Tigers, but that keeps Lainey Kiefer at first base on the fly out. And that brings up Madison Watson. Watson comes in with a 329 average and 14 RBIs. Couple of, or 6 doubles and a triple. Hits a ground ball to Kramer. She's going to field it and throw her out at first. Morgan tried to backpick Kiefer at second, didn't get there. So Watson's retired 4-3.
And 2 away. Now we can get this next out, and you're out at the inning with only 1 run with the way it started.
This is Meg Ritchie. She's hitting 286. Takes first pitch down for a ball. Ritchie's got, let's see here, 1 double, 20 hits, and 10 RBIs in 70 at-bats. I don't have their positions yet, so once they get on the field, we'll try to tell you where these girls are playing. I think maybe she's a shortstop, but I'm not sure.
You say she had 10 RBIs on 20 hits?
10 RBIs on 20 hits, yep.
Okay, not a lot of power there. That tells you they're putting a lot of people on the bases in front of her. She's getting an RBI every other hit.
Well, I mean, considering they started Beals, Kiefer, and Cox are all hitting, north of, Beals is hitting 658, Kiefer's hitting 587, and Cox is hitting 493, so those 3 girls getting on base a lot. There's a swing and a miss. Evens count at 2-2 with 2 outs.
Tell you, we're facing girls who have batting averages higher than most people's credit scores. That's hard to beat.
Yeah, it is. This one, not so much. This is a 286. She's on a weak fly ball down the right field line, falls into foul territory. This is going to be one of those check the ball situations every time it hits that grass because it could be wet out there.
And she immediately rubbing it on the pants.
She could always switch it out, which she probably should do, but hopefully this one is. There's another ground ball to Kramer at second. She's going to retire Ritchie 4-3 to get out of the inning.
So they leave 1 on base. They, what was that, 1 hit, 1 run?
Yep, just the 1 hit.
All right, and 1 left on base. Tigers trail 1-0 at the end of half an inning. We'll be back with the bottom of the first right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Bottom half the inning coming up. Tigers trailing 1-0 to the Lady Trojans.
And they do come in 10-10 on the season, and they're ranked 181st in Class 3A. So that's the story on Charleston. They're coming off a 14-12 win over Danville. It's a common opponent we played earlier in the year. I know we beat them. I don't remember what the score was.
You see that rank of 181. How many 3A teams do you think there are?
It's a good question. I really don't know.
Is it 182 or 382? That's a big difference.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, definitely. They ought to have a slash there and tell us, right?
Yeah.
So Landry Stevens is leading off for the Lady Tigers, as she's done pretty much all season. And we got a change in the lineup. Emma Kramer's going to be batting second today. She's waiting on deck.
First one gets away for a ball.
Landry comes into this game with a 333 average in 75 at-bats, 19 RBIs, 6 doubles, a triple, and 3 home runs.
First 2 pitches going high. So Emma made a Couple good throws there in the last inning to first. Got a little bandage on her finger there from a
missing fingernail.
Missing fingernail. That can hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Can she get the batting glove on?
Yeah, I mean, she tore it before the last game, and she went 3 for 4 and hit the ball 4 times.
Right.
So I don't really think the hitting
not
is
affecting the hitting.
No, I think the only thing that's really going to stop is trying to pitch, if that were necessary. Hopefully, it won't be. Lander takes a strike there.
Would that even be legal to pitch with a bandage on your hand?
I don't think so. I don't think she couldn't grip a ball. There's no way for trying to pitch.
Right.
I mean, having your hand under it like that.
Oh. Pops that one up. Left field shallow.
It's going to drop.
It's down.
That's a hit. All right.
Oh, she wanted to. She really thought about it. Does a good job staying at first. Didn't get all of it, but got just enough.
Yeah, that's enough to get her on. That's what we want. Now Emma's up. Like I said, coming off a 3 for 4 game last game. Hopefully she can stay hot here today. And she does come in with, let's see here, 338 average and 80 at-bats. Is that a bunt attempt? I was looking down.
Foul for a strike, and we were running.
So Emma comes in with 18 RBIs, 4 doubles. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Well, so much for the bunt. Landry's down at second base after Cox overgripped that pitch and sent it almost into the side of the fence instead of the backstop.
Just a bit outside.
What is it? Every once in a while you got to hit the bull, BJ.
Yeah.
Keep them honest. Oh, fisted off the handle
right
to the
to
shortstop. So she'll be retired.
You know when you're in Little League and you tease the pitcher, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn? That one would have hit the broadside. But that's all.
Probably so. That's going to bring up JC Young. She's hitting 466 in 73 at-bats. She's got 36 RBIs, whole lot of hits, 10 home runs. She's had a great season. Last game she had 3 walks.
A little different part of her game there.
Yeah.
What's even more impressive, it's hard to get 3 walks in a game when you're hitting as well as you are. Because it's hard to stay patient at that point because you just want to keep doing it.
Yeah, swing that bat right. Whoa, there's another one. I don't think she's going to want to throw that pitch much more.
She's having some control issues right now. I mean, she's been
Landry
some deep
advanced.
counts. She's been high. She did. She's over at third.
Yeah, Landry's down at third now, so she's gotten a pair of bases on the wild pitches. Now JC just needs to get a fly ball, and we can get Landry in and tie this game up. Takes a strike on the inside. Counts 1 and 2 now. Oh, look at that. Right over the first baseman's head for a hit. Drives in a run.
Just handcuffed the first baseman there. She couldn't even make a play on it. 1 run in, game tied. I know we're not quite a whole inning into this one yet, but it's shaping up to be a fun one.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to see some hitting of the ball today for sure. And that is bringing up Morgan Combs. Morgan comes in with a 541 average and 74 at-bats, 26 RBIs and 8 home runs.
First one misses inside, 1-0 count. Two-0.
Cox threw a couple to the fence, and now anything close, I doubt he's going to be giving it, at least in this first inning. Ooh, down and in. She takes a hack at it and swings through it.
That was ball 3 there, I think.
Sure would have been. So Young's down at first after the single. Morgan takes another one upstairs. 3-1 now for the count.
And if you're a girl that's been hitting real well lately, you're going up there, but immediately trying to be patient because she's not showing good control at the moment.
Ooh, off the handle.
Rolls it.
JC gets through there, though. Beals retires Morgan 4-3 on a fielder's choice. And that's going to bring up Kaylee Miller, who's playing right field for us today. Kaylee Miller is hitting .284 in 74 at-bats. She's got 17 RBIs and a home run.
Well, Cox has given up some contact so far, but they've all just been like knucklers so far off the handle.
She's doing just enough to get it off the barrel. But we've shown when we do stuff like this early in games, later in the game,
Next time around,
we start barreling some balls. So that's probably that hit her in the foot.
All right.
So there's a hit by a pitch.
Is that wrong to cheer? Yay, you hit.
Enjoy that foot. I'll bring up Kendall Fuquay, playing third base today for the Lady Tigers. She comes in with a .354 average in 65 at-bats, and she's got 10 RBIs and a home run.
That was a fun home run,
Yeah,
too.
hit the top of the fence and skipped over the bench of wisdom out there.
Grand slam, nonetheless.
Yeah.
First pitch in there for a strike. 2 down, 2 on, 1-1 game. Bottom of the first.
Takes a second strike inside that time for an 0-2 count. Let's go, Kendall.
That was one of the best pitches she'd thrown so far.
Yeah, that was a really good one. Takes upstairs for ball 1. And they fire it out, and it hits JC in the posterior. And it stopped. If JC had been standing up, that might have fired out to center field.
Yep.
Instead, now both runners have been hit by a ball. And Kendall swings. Oh.
Foul tip.
Foul tip. Stays alive as the catcher couldn't squeeze it.
She's still rubbing it. Shaking the leg a little bit.
It was thrown pretty hard.
Yeah, it was. It's a soft ball just in name. They hurt. Got a lot of that one, just a little late. Count will stay 1-2.
That's supposed to be a changeup, and oh my goodness, catcher just launched that one to the shortstop.
Sometimes you'll see that when they're planning on making another throw. But she just airmailed that one.
Couldn't decide where to go with it.
So second and third now, 2-2 count.
Fuquay fouls another one off, and he's out of balls. But one's already came back in. We do have runners in scoring position now, plural. Just need Kendall to find some grass. There's a wild pitch, another one. JC did not break on that one really quickly, so she stays put, doesn't run into the third out at home.
So one thing here is such a short distance behind home plate. It's really got to take a bounce or something to get home.
Yeah, that one was more of a straight to the backstop and back kind of pitch. If it had carried him to different direction. Oh, Fuquay gets under that one, hits a fly ball to right field. It's up, and Eastman holds on to retire the Tiger threat. And in the inning, tied 1-1.
We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
Welcome back. Top of the second inning. All tied up, one apiece.
And Brooklyn Bartjes has stepped in for Charleston. She comes in with a 375 average and 24 at-bats. She's got 9 hits and 4 RBIs, 2 doubles in her 9 hits.
9 hits, those 4 RBIs. So the bottom of the order for Charleston, not getting on base a lot in front of the leadoff hitter here.
Here's a soft liner. It's going to be a base hit out to right field. She is the designated hitter today.
Okay, designated hitter.
Yeah.
All right.
That's going to bring up Carly Eastman. Carly comes into this one with a 211 average and 57 at-bats. She's got 10 RBIs, 1 triple and 1 double. Squares to bunt and fouls it off.
Infield's going to sneak in on her here.
Yeah, definitely pinched at the corners. Takes that one downstairs for a ball. Evens count 1-1.
Chokes up a little bit this time.
That one skips off Carter's glove and gets back to the fence, and Bart just will advance to second on the passed ball. Counts 2-1. There's a big swing and a miss. Evens count 2-2.
Well, she chased that one.
Yeah, that's a big curveball way outside. Carly got a little excited. Must have looked good.
It did for about 4 feet.
Yeah, and then
About the point you make your mind up, it looked good.
There's one on the inside, down in the dirt. Carter blocks it, runs a count full. Eastman is the number 7 hitter in the order. Fouls that one down towards Coach Claude and into our dugout.
Thought she was going to chase another one. Did a good job of just getting a piece of that.
Mm-hmm.
That was way out there.
Sure was. There's a little nubber right in front. As good as a bunt. Carter picks it up and just going to have no throw. Oh, nope. Hit her in the box. Couldn't see it where I'm sitting at. But
Nope, I couldn't either hear the umpires blocking it.
he saw it, and he called it right away. So that's positive because that would have ended up a hit,
Yep.
which she could not have bunted that ball better if she would have wanted to.
Deep center field, down
Finds
for
a
one.
gap, and it's going to be a double. It's going to not. Oh, it is going to score there. I was going to
Yep.
say the runner wasn't coming, so
Stand up double, run in. Charleston up 2-1. Okay, can we have that swinging bunt back?
yeah, no kidding. That's going to bring in number 10, Molly King. King comes in with a 429 average in 7 at-bats. She has 3 hits and 1 RBI. She is doing the catching, I believe, today.
Swings and misses at the first one, so an 0-1 count.
Takes that one down and in. Evens count 1-1. That was a nice spinny curveball pitch right there for a strike on a swing and a miss.
Spinny curveball
Spinny
pitch.
curveball, I think. That's what it looked like. It kind of cement mixed. Didn't really move a whole lot. It just kind of spun. There's another one.
Well, I couldn't tell you what kind of pitch it was, but I could tell you the speed alone threw her off, because she was Her timing was not there. She was way off.
I can see the spin, but when it doesn't break like I think it's going to, it makes it a little more difficult to identify. There's a foul ball out of play. Count's still 2-2, nobody out. Charleston does have a 2-1 lead after the Eastman double into right center. There's a swing and a miss.
Strike 3, 1 down.
And that'll bring in Riley Lewis. She comes in with a 190 average in 58 at-bats. She has 11 hits and 7 RBIs, 2 triples and a home. 2 doubles and a triple.
Got some speed then.
That one is down in the dirt and skips back. Eastman advances to third. It landed in the batter's box and kicked away from Carter.
A 1-0 count. Always amazes me when people say they can see the spin on the ball. It's going so fast. That takes some practice to be able to pick that spin up.
There's a called strike. Evens count 1-1.
I can tell you if it's not spinning. I can identify a knuckleball.
Knuckleball.
The rest of it, yeah, because the knuckleballs scare me.
It just dances.
Yeah, you don't know where it's going.
Oh.
Good swing.
That was down and in. Lewis decided to give a hack at it and fouled it off. Puts a count 1-2.
Not a real big player, but she swung out of her cleats on that one.
Yeah, she liked that. I kind of want to. She's right on the line. She's not afraid of this ball whatsoever.
Just got a piece of that one.
There's a ground ball right back to Ava. She's coming home with it.
Oh, what?
Eastman did not try to come home. Tar threw the ball home, and Lewis is going to reach. I suppose that's a – I don't even know how you score that. It's a fielder's choice, but it isn't. So I guess it's I'm going to say I don't even know. I guess a single.
I guess
or
it depends
error,
on,
unless you can call it an error, I guess a mental error, but I don't know how you flag that either. That's the whole thing's a mess. And we're back to the top of the order now with Avery Beals. She struck out and reached on the throwing error from Carter last time. There goes Lewis on the first pitch. They're throwing through. They stop. Ball skips off Young's glove, and Eastman's going to score.
Hold the ball. There we go.
So we throw to second. It hops, kicks off of Young's glove into the outfield. Wells was backing up. It looks like Coach Elmore is going to come out and have a chat and maybe try to stabilize the defense. Wells was backing up the throw to second as Kramer's playing up short in case Beals slaps the ball.
And I think part of that, too, is just to reassure everybody, hey, it's 3-1. It's the second inning. Get your head in it now. Let's all make sure we're on the same page. Where are we going? This is the point where you can unravel pretty quick. You get in your head.
Yeah, and honestly, it's a really bad time for this kind of stuff to start happening as we're in the final couple of weeks of the season here. We'll have 3 games next week, and then we're in regionals. You want to be peaking defensively when you start heading into postseason, not doing it the opposite way here. So Beals is up with a 1-0 count. After all that fiasco, Lewis is standing on second. Eastman has scored. Scores 3-1. Hits a line drive off the end of Combs' glove. Lewis stops at third, so we have a single for Beals.
Good effort by Morgan over there. Got her glove on it, but just wasn't quite tall enough.
She faked the bunt. She pulled it back, hit a line drive just off the top of Morgan's glove. She tried, just couldn't quite get there. That'll bring up Lainey Kiefer. Last time up, she hit a line drive, one hopper to Kaylee Miller in right field.
You know, to show bunt like that, pull it back, and still pull the ball with solid contact, that's a pretty quick bat.
We're not going to even try to throw her out. How about instead of padding her steal stats, we call that one
Defensive
indifference.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Ooh, he calls that inside for a ball. Counts 2-0.
What do you think of that defensive indifference thing? I think it's still a stolen base. I understand the concept, but
Yeah. Oh, hammered
That's a
into
base
the
hit.
in the 5-6 hole, and that's going to score them both.
yep.
So Kiefer stays hot with another single, this time to left field for 2 RBIs. And the Tigers trail 5-1 now as Charleston's plated 4 runs, bringing up Cox, who flew out to center field last time. I mean, I know what you're saying. It's being responsible, though, to not give up the run. So it is kind of being indifferent. It's making a choice.
Right. But
She was going to steal that base. No,
Oh, yeah,
it wouldn't.
yeah.
If no one was on third, she would have stole that base.
So it's kind of like an intentional walk, but that still
Yeah.
counts as a walk.
Right.
So basically, you're saying you're just not able to stop them, so we're just going to let you have it. I mean,
Yeah. One way or the other, right?
Yeah.
So the count's 1-1 now on Cox. She just turns on one and
Oh.
hammers it down the left field line foul.
One ball, 2 strikes. Still just one away.
One thing's for sure, we're going to have our hitting shoes on the rest of today.
Oh, absolutely. 4 runs. Only 1 out. Doesn't it feel like we ought to have like 4 outs?
And the sad part is it was through the bottom of the order.
Yeah.
And we have Carly Fleischer checking in from New York City, saying, "Let's go Paris." All the love from New York City.
Send some more.
We're going to need it, Carly. The way this one started out. Oh, that one change up, hits her on the elbow. And that will bring up Madison Watson. Last time up, she grounded out to the second baseman. They're going to get a courtesy runner, number 20. That is Selena Hernandez Raymer. She comes in with 7 stolen bases. But Kiefer's in front of her on the base paths, so I don't think she's going to be stealing anything right here.
I like she got hit on the slowest pitch Ava has ever thrown.
Yeah, it was a change up, and she just didn't even move. She said, "Sure, give me a free base." And Watson takes the first one down for a ball. And then drops a beautiful bunt. Carter hops out. We're going to get the out at first. Throws back behind Kiefer. She gets back in. So the sacrifice is good.
Yep. 2 down. Runners at second and third now. And our scoreboard has frozen again. This is frustrating. My apologies at home. I've been updating it, and you're
Meg
not seeing it.
Ritchie is in there right now. She hits a ground ball to third. Fuquay spears it, throws across to Combs to retire the side, 5-3. But Charleston gets 4 runs and leads 5-1 at the end of the top of the second.
That's right. 1.5. We'll be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are here for the bottom of the second, and Maddie Carter's about to step in to lead off for the Lady Tigers. She comes in with a 206 average and 68 at-bats. She's got 14 hits, 10 RBIs. And hits one a ton out to center field, off the fence. She's checking third for some reason and almost gets thrown out at second. But thankfully gets in there with a leadoff double.
That's the start we wanted here in this inning.
Yeah, it definitely is, and that'll bring up Ava Tarr.
Not just a great hit, but that's awesome that it could happen to Maddie, too.
Yes, absolutely.
Pick her up behind the plate, get that confidence that gets that bad juju off your back, now you're good to go.
Ava takes first one for a strike. Ava comes in with a 250 average and 20 at-bats. She's got 5 hits and 3 RBIs with 1 double.
I think the sun came out.
It is out, yes. And she squares the bunt and misses it.
Brings the count to 0-2.
Ava's choked up pretty well. They're going to go far away for ball 1. Hey, little tapper. That's as good as a bunt right there. It's going to get the runner over. But she will be retired as she throws a shoe running down the line.
Wow. Ava Tarr with unheard of speed.
So she's retired by the pitcher 1-3 for the first out on the ground ball, and that's going to bring up Casey Wells. Casey comes in with a 338 average and 65 at-bats. She's got 22 hits and 3 home runs. And she is occupying the number 9 spot in the order, and we'll be back to the top as soon as Casey concludes her at-bat. Squares to bunt and pulls back as it's well inside.
1-1 count.
Takes a strike on the outer corner. Counts 1-2 now with 1 out. And Maddie Carter at third base. Takes that one upstairs for ball 2. Evens the count 2-2. Need to get this run in, though. Start chipping away.
Absolutely.
Takes that one upstairs for ball 3. Casey's worked a full count now.
A walk here would be huge.
Yeah, it would be real good because then she'll just steal second. Probably with no throw. There's ball 4.
Awesome.
Got what we were looking for. And I suspect she'll be off with the first pitch. Get Landry a couple runners in scoring position and a chance to do some damage after Landry had a single to left field on a pop-up into no man's land last time. Shortstop couldn't quite get there. And Casey's off, and the ball throw's going to third, and Carter got picked. Oh, no, he called her safe. Pretty positive she was picked off, but maybe he said she missed the tag. I don't know, but we'll take the gift unless they're going to challenge with the Maybe not. Nope, he is in a run for a Carter now. I imagine Haddix maybe or somebody is going to be.
That was enough. Let her go get dressed.
No more. No Moss. She was she was picked. Nope, it's going to be McConkey. Yep. Abby McConkey's going to come in. And
we don't have the perfect camera angle. Even if you zoomed in slow mode, I don't think that would help. But I'd have laid money on that one. She was out.
I mean, I think she was out by a step. But we'll take the gift. We've got runner. Wells did advance on the catcher indifference there as she tried to throw and probably did throw Carter out. And there's one that gets by, and now Abby McConkey is under the tag to score a run on the pass ball. She's high-fiving everybody on the way back into the dugout. And Casey also advanced to third base on the play. So now the Tigers trail 5-2. Stevens is it 1-1 or is it? Okay, 1-1 count. Ho!
Inside.
That one almost got Landry on the helmet. Counts 2-1 now.
If we can fix things on defense, we can get to Cox today. She doesn't have the control. We're coming back through the lineup. We're going to start making contact.
Landry takes one on the inner half right there to even the count 2-2. That's one Landry just got to turn on. Challenge Eastman in right field. There's one upstairs for ball 3. Got another full count. So far, Cox has not been efficient. And Landry takes another walk. So Landry will be off on the first pitch, I assume. And hopefully Wells stays close enough to third they don't try to throw her out.
Well, she was nodding over there on third base. I'm sure he was just telling her, stay put.
And Emma Kramer's about to step in here.
Catcher giving some signs out there. They may be looking for an odd play here on the pickoff or on the steal.
She squares the bunt, pulls back so that Landry can take second base on the fake bunt steal. Pitcher was laughing.
I wondered if they might try to throw it to short or something there, but nope.
So we got 2 aboard here for Emma. See if she can do a little damage. Takes ball 2 upstairs and away.
Okay, defensive indifference. What if they try to make that play at third?
Well, so that's where it should be a steal, right?
I think you give her a steal because they've made a play.
Yeah, they threw the ball, right? Oh, there's a strike right down the pipe. Emma decided to let that one go by. Probably should have hammered it.
So earlier when Ava threw it to first, I think you got to give her a single because they made a play.
Yeah, threw it home, you mean?
It wasn't the right play, but they made a play.
Takes that one upstairs for ball 3. Emma was wondering if he was going to call it. She kind of hesitated to see. He didn't. So Cox has got 2 runners aboard right now, but that's all her doing. She walked them both, and Emma's worked a 3-1 count.
4.
And she takes ball 4, so she's aboard with a walk.
And they're going to have a little mound visit here by the catcher.
Sage wisdom with, oh boy, J.C. Young's up, our team leader in home runs with the bases juiced, nowhere to put her. What are they going to do? Try to throw a strike? See how far JC can hit it?
That's a good question. You got to throw a strike. You can't walk her in.
Well,
but at the same time, you don't want to just put it over the middle of the plate either.
Here's the thing. I think if you would ask Mount Carmel if they were back in that situation in the 7th inning with bases loaded, would they walk JC and give up 1 run rather than the grand slam that tied it and ultimately cost him the game?
That's the old Barry Bonds thing, though.
What
how many times did Barry Bonds get walked with bases loaded? Teams are willing to give up 1 run.
That's what I'm saying. And she had already hit a home run in that game.
Yeah.
You know, so you want to – it's – you know.
Yeah, I think you're definitely staying away from her. I mean, you're not looking for a strikeout here.
No, the old intentional walk.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I think that's been all of her walks so far.
Now, last game, like I said, she had 3 walks last game, and they were pitching to her. They weren't throwing strikes.
Maybe you just throw one to the backstop, and oops, run comes in.
Then you put her on.
Then you try to.
Well, she's done it a couple times with the
Right.
So anything's possible, I suppose.
The unintentional wild pitch. No, strike right down the middle.
It came right at her, and
Ooh.
JC took it. That was straight down Broadway. So last time up, JC had a right line drive to right field and drove in a run. Takes that one upstairs.
That was a good eye. It wasn't a terrible pitch, but it was high.
We need an answer right here. This needs to be between JC and Morgan. We need somebody to do some damage here. Of course, if Cox wants to just keep walking everybody, we can score runs
I'm
that
good
way
with
too,
that too.
right? Good with it either way. That's going to be enough and get down. Emma's got a good read. She broke real early. She's in trouble though. She just
got her.
She rounded the bag too hard because they held up at third.
Yep.
Gets thrown out. So here's a single with an RBI again for JC. Emma's the second out of the inning, unfortunately, as Stevens held up at third. So we got runners at the corners with 2 outs, and Morgan Combs up, and the Lady Tigers now trail 5-3. JC's going to steal second without a throw.
I like having 2 in position for Morgan.
Emma was in a position there where she maybe should have just got in a run down and try to get Landry in. I mean, that would have maybe been the move. She rounded that bag way too hard. Morgan takes the strike right there, by the way, 1-1.
That'd be a tough call.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Your first instinct's to get down, get back.
get down and get back. That's what she did, but
Right.
she was just too far around it. I think it just surprised her that Landry wasn't already gone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, that hits
Hit her.
Morgan right on the elbow, and that is
Ouch.
not going to feel good. That is the opposite of what happened with Avatar's changeup into Raylan Cox's elbow. That one was a
Nothing.
fastball right off the elbow.
Nothing funny about that funny bone right there.
No, not at all.
You know, that play at second, had she got into a rundown and scored a run, you would have had everybody that doesn't have a high softball IQ pitching a fit because you got yourself in a rundown, not seeing that, man, that would have been out, but she got us a run, converted the, I mean, that would be a.
I mean, she was far enough. That's probably the only thing she could have done realistically there, because
My fear is that she'd have come too far and then the player at third
Yeah,
gets off the back
sure.
in a panic and doesn't realize what she's doing and
yeah.
could have led to 2. Strike on the pitch. 0-1 the count.
We are loaded up now, though, with Kaylee Miller up, and last time up, she was hit by a pitch. So
Off the foot.
there's another one inside. Wear it. It is 5-3 now. Bases loaded. Kaylee Miller up with 2 outs.
Bruises heel.
Yeah. Where she already got hit once. What's 2? Hey, there's a line drive. That's better. It's down for sure. That's going to score a couple runs. Morgan's on her way to third.
Yep.
Throw's coming to third, but Morgan's standing up. Young scores from second. Stevens scores from third. Kaylee Miller comes through with a 2 RBI single to right field.
How about that? We got a tie game. 5-all.
And Kendall Fuquay's up. Last time she flew out to right field.
Now, see if she'd worn it, we'd only gotten 1.
That's true.
I think we're going to have a pitching change here.
Reese Good is going to walk off first base, as Raylan Cox wasn't fooling anybody so far today. Evens the game back up 5-5 after all the walks that she allowed this inning. And then the hit to Miller. And the hit to Young. And the hit by pitch. A whole lot of things going
A
on.
lot of things going on there. And she didn't give up any hard contact. I mean, the one.
That was pretty good.
Well, we just some solid line drives.
Yeah.
We had the one long fly ball who hit the one hopper out, Carter. One hopped it to the fence.
So Reese Good.
I think we were just getting our timing on her.
Opponent batting average against Reese Goods at 250. Raylan Cox was at 294, and she had thrown 1,100 pitches, and Reese Goods only thrown 299 pitches coming into this.
Okay.
So good. Let's see what else we got.
So
for
they're
her.
riding Cox most of the season so far.
Yeah, they have been, it looks like. Let's see if we've got any other pitching statistics. I believe we do. So good. Comes in with a 1.62 ERA, 2-0 record, 9 appearances. She's thrown 26 innings, allowed 26 hits, 16 runs. Only 6 of them have been earned. 11 strikeouts against 7 walks, and allowed 1 home run. So
She kind of like
she's hittable.
coming in and being kind of the closer in some of their blowouts or something, or
Well, I mean, she's got 9 appearances and only a 2-0 record, but
coming in with the lead, not getting
with
the
a
win or
250
something.
average allowed, I'd say she's hittable. Fuquay's up right now, and Miller's off with the first pitch. They don't even try to throw. So with 2 outs, we got runners at second and third. Morgan Combs standing at third. Miller's at first. And Fuquay looking to give Paris a lead here. So Goods is lower velocity than Cox.
That's the first thing I noticed. Is
Yeah.
it's just not screaming in there.
No, she's more of a junk baller. Right now she's 3-0 to Fuquay. Carter standing on deck with her double last time up. She's looking to maybe come up here and see if she can do a little damage. Should Fuquay reach on a walk. Takes a strike there. Finally, 3-1 now with 2 outs. Did you happen to get that going again?
Yep.
Okay.
Just got to refresh the cache.
I tried that last. Oh, the cache.
Yep.
I tried to refresh the link last time and I couldn't get it to work. There's a spinning pitch right there. That's a ground ball to Kiefer. She throws across to retire Fuquay. 5-3 and then the threat. But the Tigers score 4 of their own, and we're tied 5-5, guys. We've got a shootout going on here.
That we do. We'll be right back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience, like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives, Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Welcome back. Top of the third inning, tied at 5. It's a brand new ball game here at Paris High School. We've got Barges up at the plate.
Last time up, she was a single on a line drive to the right fielder. She's going to hit a fly ball to the right fielder this time, but it's going to get foul and off the fence.
All right, I think if I'm the right fielder, I might be shading just
the
a
line?
little bit that line.
Oh, that ball's nasty. It's got mud on it.
Yeah, throw that in the dugout.
I think we're going to want to get it wiped off.
Or let her pitch it. If there's only one side of the ball covered in mud, that could get funky.
Yeah, Ava's curveball might.
Never seen the ball drop like that. Wobble like an egg on the way up there.
We'll get the DJ to play wobble.
Yeah.
So it's 0-1 now after the foul ball into the mire. I'm not sure what he called. I guess he called it a ball.
Yeah, 1-1 count.
There's a foul ball out of play. And we're ready to return the ball that had mud on it. They told her to hold on to it for now down there.
When I was a kid, my dad bought like 5 baseball gloves and 5 balls out of like a newspaper, magazine ad, something like that. Got them for like $10 or something. They were dirt cheap. There's a ball for my cousins and I, to play baseball in the summer, and always got somebody without a glove, so you, at least you had a cheap glove.
Yeah.
All it took was one solid hit on that ball, and they egg-shaped.
That's why they're cheap.
Yeah, exactly. So 3-2 count. Dad would have one of those in his pocket, glove. I don't know where he hid the thing, but he'd pitch to us in the backyard. Throw you a couple pitches with a good ball. There's a walk down to first.
Walk for Barges. She's reached base both times now, and that'll bring up Carly Eastman. She had a double to right center last time and drove in a run.
All of a sudden, he'd pull out one of those egg-shaped balls and lob it up there to you. Oh, it was the weirdest thing. It was like a straight knuckleball. Then it might break. It might drop.
Yeah.
And just out of nowhere.
Like
a wiffle ball or
I was
something.
going to say like a wiffle ball. I remember our wiffle balls would always break, and we'd use electrical tape to tape them up. And those things would get some wicked break on them. There's a ball downstairs.
Oh, I'd duck out of the box, and he'd just laugh. I'll never forget that, Dad. Taught me to stay in the box, though.
Gets upstairs high for ball 2.
Save a little wild here to start the inning. Like a 6-to-1 ratio for balls.
There's another ball.
Ooh, 3-1.
And a called strike.
Oh.
Boy, I didn't know if he was going to call that one, but the count's full now.
The shadow crossed the plate. We got the call. Full count now, 3-2.
There's a line drive towards Kramer. She couldn't hang on.
Darn.
Got into the end of the webbing, and when she hit the ground, it kicked out of the glove. It's a good effort, diving effort, but just couldn't hang on to it. Eastman's going to reach.
Give her a second to shake the dirt out of her pants. That was highlight reel quality there.
Yeah, she darn near held on to that one, but didn't. So now we have runners at first and second with nobody out, and Molly King up. Last time she struck out, swinging. Swings through the first one, 0-1.
Way behind that one. That'd come right back at her again. She does.
There's a pop fly, this time out to right field. Miller spears it out of the air for retire Molly King for the first out of the inning.
Tell you, sometimes outfielders make me nervous.
Instead of just receiving that, she
Hi-ya.
speared at it, but made the play. So we get the first out. Runners are still anchored at first and second, and Riley Lewis is up. Last time up, she had the ground ball to the pitcher that we debated on how to score. Tries to bunt. She's off and stealing. Nobody's there, and Carter throws it all the way into left field. And Landry fires it in, trying to get the runner out at home, and can't. So nobody's covering third, and the ball gets into left field as Carter let it go. And now Charleston leads 6-5.
Runner on second. Still got one away.
Eastman did advance to second on the throw out there, and I don't know, Carter's talking to the umpire, so I'm not sure what's going on there. There's his called strike.
Oh,
That's
and 2.
0-2 count.
Sometimes I forget to put that first one on when a big play happens.
Well, yeah, there's one upstairs for ball 1. Counts 1 and 2. Changeup gets out wide. Counts even at 2-2 now with the 1 out. There's a foul ball. It's a good pitch from Tar.
She got a bracelet on?
Who?
The
Yeah,
batter.
Looks like looks like she's wearing maybe 2 bracelets.
That's a little different.
They were hidden under her sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Or long sleeve T-shirt or whatever that is. There's a fly ball out to right field, and
Deep.
Miller's deep and gets turned around but makes the catch. Oh my goodness. Whirling dervish of a catch out there. Non-conventional, but gets the job done for the 2nd out of the inning, and Eastman stays anchored at second base, but we're back to the top now, Avery Beals.
Remember what I just said about the outfielders?
Oh,
making me
yeah.
nervous?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I thought they burnt her. By just reading her body language and the way she broke, I thought she was headed back and then made a great adjustment.
Yeah, that ball was tailing the other direction. There's a drop bunt right in front. Tar's going to turn and throw, and Beals beats it out by 3 steps.
Yep.
Eastman's at third on the single. And that'll bring up Lainey Kiefer. She had a single to right field on a line drive. Then she had a single to left field that drove in 2 runs. So we have yet to retire Kiefer. And she hits a fly ball that's weakly hit. Wells giving chase, and she's going to get there and make. Finally, we retired Kiefer. F8.
Yeah, good communication out there. There was no doubt she was going for the ball. Right fielder breaking behind her. I mean, they called that right away. So, good-looking play that time. 6-5. Tigers trailing. Be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Tigers down by 1.
Reese Good's back in the circle for another round of action here, and Maddie Carter's set to lead off as Maddie Carter had a double last time up.
Gave up 4 runs in the top of the 2nd, came back and scored 4 in the bottom. Great answer, tied the game up,
Yeah.
and gave another one away. I mean,
Yeah, the throw over the third base bag out into left field cost us the 1 there.
we have backed ourselves into a corner a couple times here today.
But there's nothing that says she's not hittable, so.
Oh, no.
Carter swinging on the first pitch, hits a high fly ball to the shortstop.
1 pitch, 1 out.
I'll bring up Ava Tar. Last time up, she grounded out on a little tapper that the pitcher fielded and threw her out on.
Giving her a sacrifice if she'd meant to.
Right. It was the old swinging bunt.
Yeah.
The Kevin Craig special, back when he played slow pitch with me.
If only he intended to.
I know he never did, but he did it a lot. There's a ground ball to third. Kiefer scoops it up, fires across to retire Tar.
And I'll never forget, he was almost an all-star when he was 11 or 12 out in Vermilion because he got glasses. Man, when all of a sudden he could see the ball. Made a huge difference.
Isn't that wild how that works?
Like he didn't know he couldn't see it.
Casey Wells is up with a walk last time. Takes first one in the dirt.
2 up, 2 down. One of those Ricky Vaughn things.
Yeah. Maybe that was the problem in slow pitch. He wasn't wearing any glasses.
Breaking contacts by then.
So Wells takes that one on the outside corner for a strike. Counts 1-1 now. Squares to bunt. Takes strike 2. 1-2 with 2 outs. Landry Stevens waiting on deck, trying to flip the lineup over to the top. Oh, that one was wide, but he thought it caught the front corner and calls Wells out looking.
Tigers go down in order, 1, 2, 3. That's the only quick inning we've had today. Still trailing 6-5. Top of the 4th coming up right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
Welcome back. Top of the 4th inning. Who do we got to do up here? Is this Cox batting?
This is Cox, so we'll be a 3-4-5 in their order. Cox hits a foul ball out of play. Start the at-bat. Last time up, she was hit by a pitch. First time up, she flew out to center field. She got hit by that changeup last time.
Yeah, she did. I was looking to see if she even had a red spot on her arm.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I better get that call.
Yeah, exactly. There's a called strike, 0-2 now.
If you can't show your buddy tomorrow where you got hit, should you even get the base?
Oh, you rang her up on one that was way outside, and now she's complaining.
Yeah, she's like, why didn't I get that call earlier?
Said, you were walking people. So a backwards K for Tar to start this inning, and this umpire's decided to move this game along. Apparently too many runs in the first 2 innings. That's okay, though, as long as it's consistent both ways. And that brings up Madison Watson. Last time up, she had a sack bunt. First time up, she grounded out to second base. That's a tapper right in front. Carter hops up, throws to first, and retires her on 1 pitch.
And we threw it away into the outfield. That's okay.
What?
Yeah.
And Kolodzat fired himself right out of the dugout and said, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I
didn't even see it. I just saw the ball rolling out to the grass.
So Meg Ritchie's up now. She grounded out to second base and then grounded out to third base. And grounds out again, maybe. Fuquay fields it and throws across and retires her on 1 pitch, and that was even faster inning.
Yeah, it was. Just like that, we're out of the top of the 4th. Bottom half coming up in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue.
A 1-0 count to start off the bottom of the fourth inning.
And Landry Stevens is in the box right now. She turned on that one, fouled it off. 0-2 now. Last time up she walked. First time up she had that pop up out into left field, reach base with a single. Another ball just gets returned, and I don't know what's going on down there. She's wiping it on the dirt. Now she short hops the catcher. This is defensive masterclass out there today, everybody.
Oh.
Hey, Landry fouls that one out of play. Still 0-2.
Yeah, bring that dirty ball back in. There we go.
So Paris at the top of the order here, looking to make a little noise, hopefully, and get this run back that we currently trail here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And Landry hits a seed right at the second baseman, but Beals retires her for the first time today.
One down.
That'll bring up Emma Kramer. Last time up she walked. First time up she had a line drive to the shortstop and was retired. So she's looking for her first hit. That pitch went about 30 feet. Skips in there for ball one.
How far is the plate and slope in
43 feet.
43.
Yep. Hits a ground ball to third. Kiefer's going to retire Kramer. 5-3.
Game's really sped up in the last inning or so.
Yeah, sure has it. You know, some of it I think is the pitching is they're just throwing strikes and they're hittable. And
that's true.
Nobody's barreling anything yet, though. And J.C. Young's coming up. She's got a pair of singles and a pair of RBIs.
Wonder why they decided on 43 feet. Is it mathematically like centered in the diamond something, or that's just an odd number?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Takes ball one down in the dirt. If anybody out there watching right now knows why it's 43 feet, please feel free to share in the chat and we will read it.
About as odd as the 60 feet 6 inches or whatever.
60 feet 6 inches in baseball, right?
I was told it was supposed to be 66 and was misread or something, but who knows? That happened a long time ago.
Counts 2-0 now after JC took that last one in the dirt. Takes a strike on the outside. Counts 2-1 now.
You got to protect that outside corner because he's calling it now.
Sun's out right now, right in Cox's face, so a line drive wouldn't be good, and she's wearing sunglasses on her hat instead of on her face. There's strike two on the outside.
Yep.
Counts even 2-2 with 2 outs. A little tapper to shortstop. Fields it, throws across, and retires Young.
That's the end of the fourth. We go to the top of the fifth inning. Charleston 6, Paris 5 on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Welcome back. Here we are, top of the 5th inning, and the game's starting to get a little late here. Only a couple more innings to go.
Top of 5. We got 3 more at-bats to try and get a run. We need to hold them down. Brooklyn Bartjes is stepping in. She has a single and a walk. Umpire's coming back over, so I don't know what he was up to, but
early on, this felt like a 15-13
it was trending that
kind
way.
of game.
I mean, 5-5 at the end of 2. We were definitely trending that direction. Goods came in throwing junk, and all of a sudden we're just hitting ground balls. There's a called strike to start the at-bat on Bartjes. She was trying to get hit. She flexed her elbow out, trying to let it hit her. And he didn't call that a strike, which is wild. So it's 1-1 now, or 1-1 count, sorry. There's a little fly ball. Emma's tracking, but, Miller tried to get there, couldn't. Emma's chasing. Miller's going back. She slips in the mud. Fires it into second. So Bart just starts off with a double.
I'm tired of Bartjes.
Yeah, me too. She's been on base all 3 times. Single, walk, double.
Yeah, she's having a good game.
And like I told you in the break, every time she leads off an inning, they score a run. So I'm not liking seeing her up there too much. Here comes Eastman now. Eastman with a double and a single. She had the RBI on the double. Skips it in the dirt for ball 1. Coach Claude steps out of the dugout and moves Kaylee Miller over into the gap a little bit.
Didn't get the call that time.
No,
2-0.
Did not.
A lot of shielding of the eyes out there and right now.
Mm-hmm. It's got her glove. Morgan's doing the same thing at first. There's ball 3 wide.
No doubt. And I'm not totally opposed to walking her here.
Well, we just did.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you're not opposed to it.
And not that I'm advocating for it, but
No.
at least now you open up the force outs.
Puts the force in order, yeah. So a ground ball to Fuquay here would be a force at third. Now Molly King steps in, and last time she flew out to right field. First time she struck out. So they're probably going to look to bunt, would be my guess. If I was a betting man, but maybe not. Takes strike 1. Nothing to say they won't do it right now, though. There are no outs, so trying to take that force out of the equation would make sense. Oh, but she turned on one.
Real deep into left.
Landry's back and makes the play.
Well, I did not expect her to turn on it like that, but she put it pretty deep out there.
I did not either, but the
Probably
runners stayed put.
Hit about 180, 85 feet out there.
That'll bring up their number 9 hitter, Riley Lewis. She has a single and a fly out to right field.
The best part was she hit it in front of the runner, so really didn't have an option to tag or anything.
Squares to bunt. There's that bunt to take the force out. Ava retires her on the sack bunt.
Now it's 2 outs instead of 1.
Exactly.
So you take the force out, and it's not as bad.
We're back to the top, though. So now we got to deal with Miss Beals. She struck out and reached on the throwing error, and then she has a pair of singles. Line drive to right field, and then another single last time on a bunt. Swirling the bat like a swordsman. Ooh, big hack.
Don't throw the ball to third.
Nope.
Don't even walk her back. Just get it to the pitcher.
I'm sure Emma's not loving that she just took a swing like that. She's standing 40 feet away. There's a bunt. Drops it foul. Go touch it, please. Thank you. 0-2 now.
I wonder if she twirls baton.
I don't know. She was swinging that bat around like
Samurai.
samurai warrior.
Maybe she's just a Star
Here she
Wars
goes
fan.
again. That could be lightsaber. Yeah,
Yeah.
May the 4th, though, was a couple days ago. So, a little fister over the top of Fuquay, and JC's going to try to throw across, and no. And Bart just scores.
Yep.
On the single.
Up 7-5.
So the RBI single plates another, and Paris trails 7-5 now, and that's going to bring in Lainey Kiefer. Last time up, she flew out to center, but the first two, she hit a couple line drives and drove in a couple runs. So Beals is off at the first pitch, and she's standing at second now. Eastman's down at third base for Kiefer.
A 1-0 count, 2 on.
Changeup bounces in front of the plate. Counts 2-0 with 2 outs. This is a dangerous spot here. Need to record an out. There's a ball outside. At this point, I'm not messing around too much with Kiefer. I think I would get her. There's a bag open down there. Get the force back in order. Called strike.
She messed with her.
Yeah, she did, but it was still away.
Yeah.
It wasn't right down the pipe or anything.
She's crowding that plate though. Even away, she's on it.
There's strike 2. She was looking away.
She was.
She was looking for that curveball so she could do something with it, and we came back in a little bit.
You could see the flinch. She wasn't where she thought it was going to go.
Now it can go anywhere.
Full count, and it's going foul, but it's going
that's where it's
somewhere.
going. It's going really far foul.
So 2 on, 2 out, a full count. We'll see what Ava brings here.
Kiefer is the team leader in RBIs.
Oh, she
by
brought
the
it
way.
inside on her. Maddie even set up inside. That's what they wanted.
She came in with 43 RBIs with 10 home runs of her own.
Oh.
And, now she's got 2 more, so 45 RBIs on the season right now for Kiefer.
Oh.
And make that 46 and 47
Yep.
with a 2 RBI single.
Just out of the reach over there at third. Time to tie a shoe out there at short. And it's a 9-5 game.
So the hole has gotten much deeper now after the Kiefer single that drove in 2 more and brings up Cox. She flew out to center. She was hit by a pitch, and she struck out looking last time.
A 2-out rally here for the Trojans.
Takes strike 1 on the outside. Cox shaking her head. She doesn't like that. That's how she got rung up last time.
Yep.
Now the umpire is, I think he might be warning her.
Yep, he is.
She drew a line in the dirt and got right up on it, and now he's probably warning her because he knew that she was arguing the strike call. So he went down, and now she's shaking her head. This might not end well for Miss Cox if she keeps it up.
Yeah, she's right on the line of the batter's box there.
Well, we're going to go inside. Takes a ball upstairs. Takes ball 2 outside.
A good stop there by Carter. Not an easy play for a right-handed catcher to cross your body like that and snag that.
There's a change up off of Fuquay's glove down into left field.
Runner stays at second. So a single.
So Kiefer advances to second. Cox is at first. And that'll bring up Madison Watson, who grounded out to second base, then had a sac bunt, and then grounded out to the catcher on a little tapper. Fouls the first pitch out of play.
Hit the gator. Might have gone in the back of the gator, actually. I didn't see it come out.
That would be impressive.
It would.
We'll see if Tinley Pinnell, as she chased it, we'll see if she finds it in the gator.
She's looking for it. Looking for it.
She just found it in the back of the gator.
In the gator.
Trick shot. Impressive, Miss Watson.
All right, I was looking for foul balls. What's the count?
It's
1 and 2.
1 and 2 now, yeah, 1 and 2.
Okay. The little things amuse me.
There's a ground ball to Young at short. She flips it to Kramer at second to retire the side.
Oh, they get 3 more runs, though. They're up by 4. They haven't exactly blown it open, but that makes the hole a whole lot harder.
Yeah,
You've only got 3 more at-bats here.
We
so.
got 3 at-bats, and we're going to have 4, 5, 6 coming up. So Combs, Miller, Fuquay when we return from the break.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Welcome back. It's the bottom of the 5th inning. Tigers bringing the heart of the lineup up here. And I think, are we 4, 5, 6?
4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Morgan Combs is about to step in. Tigers need an answer now, trailing by 4 runs.
Outside for a ball.
There's a called strike. That looked like a change of some sort. Had a little drop in it. Could have been a drop curve. Well outside for ball 2.
Now, I understand baseball. I've got the physics of the pitching down there, but not that I can do it, but I understand how they do it.
Sure.
How do you throw a curve in softball, come with your hand under the ball there? Because in baseball, you're coming over the front of the ball, you're getting that front spin on it.
Morgan fouls that one out of play, and I'll tell you. So what they do, they snap across their body to get the curve action, right? So the wrist snaps, and on the release, you're spinning your hand and snapping across. And then to throw a drop curve, when you go to release it, you flip your hand so that it curves but also drops. So it's all about how you're releasing the pitch. Morgan gets underneath that one, just missed it. Flies out to center field to start the inning.
You say that like it's so easy. I'm like, you're also supposed to throw it straight while you're
Yeah.
doing that. You have to like aim.
So that's a
and
straight snap up, right? To
Yeah.
throw a fastball. Then a curveball, they'll snap across and over. Then you can drop it. Or in Emma's case, when she's throwing screwballs, you twist your wrist in this way, kind of like backwards if you're bowling.
And
right?
throw a backup ball. Yeah.
Backup ball. It's kind of just like that. Check swing, and it stays on the line, but it's going to get foul. Thankfully.
Dodged one there.
Sure did. So Kaylee Miller's in the box, by the way, and that's a 0-1 count now on the foul tap.
I would think the screwball might come naturally for a few ladies. Just the shape of the arm, the elbow kind of kicks out a little bit.
It's a good pitch if you can harness it because you can get it. It's like it runs in on the right-hand hitter.
Yeah.
There's a called strike on the outside. 0-2 now on Miller. Let's see here. Miller, last time up was a single to right field that drove in 2 runs, and the first time up was hit by pitch. Was this her first time seeing Reese Good? And she swings through, but it's dropped, so the catcher picks it up and throws to first to retire. And that'll bring up Kendall Fuquay. Last time up, she grounded out to third. First time up, flew out to right.
A quick 2 outs for the Tigers, though. We need some base runners.
There's a ball down and away. Yes, we do. We need to start squaring the ball up a little bit here. There's a called strike. And then the changeup, that's the other pitch. And there's a couple ways you can throw a change in softball. Some of them, there's a ground ball that Lainey Kiefer comes over and snags and
Dropped it.
oh, never picked it up. Oh, no.
Oh.
She never got the ball off the ground, sir.
No, she looked like she picked it up, but I think she dropped it a second time. I don't
Yeah,
think
she had it pinned against the ground with
Yeah.
her glove, but he allowed it and called her out.
Yeah, with that angle, I don't think he got a good view of it because actually, like, she was shielding the ball from him. We could see from this angle, but
Yeah, I don't think he could. He was looking for foot engagement, make sure she held the bag.
Randy's going to make the argument here, but that's not going to.
He kept pointing at it. He should ask the home plate umpire for help, though.
Yeah,
But he's probably going to say he's watching.
that's his call.
Well, I don't know what he would be watching. It is his call, but he can
That's
if he
the
sees
play.
that, right? That's
Yep.
the only play. There's no runners out there.
Oh,
Well,
boy. Not getting the breaks today. Not
No.
creating any breaks.
No.
Yeah, when you're not helping yourself,
We've created the deficit is what we've
Right.
created. That's,
you're going to have those calls every game that you're just not going to get. That's how baseball works. It's not always 50-50.
yeah.
And, yeah, when you're not helping yourself, those little ones really, really hurt.
Looks like they got a pinch hitter. We're going to need a number. 20.
It's a really long name.
It's Selena Hernandez Raymer. She comes in with a 212 average and 52 at-bats, 11 hits, 7 RBIs, and a double.
Coming in batting left-handed. Reset the scoreboard here.
Randy's hollering at the umpire, trying to return some balls.
Who's she batting for?
Oh, let's see here. Richie,
Okay.
I believe. Who's on deck? Is number 3 on deck?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's Richie.
She's 0 for, isn't she?
Yeah, Richie was 0 for, yeah, she had 3 groundouts.
Ball, the first pitch.
So this is number 20.
Tigers only going to get 2 more at bats to get 4 runs, so we have to shut them down. We can't. Well, that's not going to do it. Send her to first.
Was that a hit by pitch?
Yep.
Sorry, I was looking down, making notes.
Another changeup too. They're not earning those free trips.
No. So top of the 6th. Starts with a Hernandez Raymer hit by pitch, and then we will be at Brooklyn Bartjes here in the box. She had a double last time up. She's walked and also had a single. Yet to retire, Miss Bartjes. There's a called strike. Evens count 1-1.
She comes in hitting 375. I don't know what her on base percentage is, but it's got to be pretty good.
Well, let's see here. Her on base percentage, 464 coming into this game. So
yeah,
it improved.
That's
As she's yet to be retired. So
70 or something by now, 80, who knows. 3-1 the count. Strikes have been hard to come by for both teams. In spurts, and then we seem like we pitch a little better, and then we walk a few. Like that one.
There's another walk for Bartjes. So she has reached base all 4 times, and now Carly Eastman's up, and she's reached base all 3 times. She has a double with an RBI and a single and a walk last time.
Well, Bartjes didn't lead the inning off. Maybe she won't score.
Hey, good call. Maybe Carly will, I don't know, hit a ground ball to Fuquay for a double play. Or take ball 1 in the dirt.
It's an option. 1-0.
Take strike 1 there. She thought about swinging.
Yeah, she did.
Just didn't unload on it. Counts evened up 1-1 now.
Not an extremely warm day today. I mean, it's 57 degrees. At what point does the temperature hamper the pitchers? I mean, I would think today.
A lot of it depends on the wind.
Yeah.
And it, she should be fine. Oh, there's a throw around Eastman down to third, but short hops Fuquay. She can't quite handle it, and both runners advance. I mean, I would think today with the sun, it's probably not all that bad, and the wind's not that stiff. Not like it has been out here.
Check swing. That'd been ball 4.
Sure would have, but now we got a full count.
Nobody out. 2 on. Charleston.
There's a ground ball up the middle. Young goes over, scoops it up, fires across to retire Eastman for the first time today, but a run does score. So 6-3 for the first out with an RBI. And that'll bring in Molly King. Last time she hammered a ball to left field for an out. She flew out to right field the time before that and struck out the time before that. So she's not reached base today yet.
Way outside on that one. At least we got the one force out there. If she reaches safely there, this game starts getting a little, potentially be out of reach.
There's a swing and a miss. Sure, the count is definitely not 4 and 3.
Yeah, probably not 4 balls and 3 strikes.
There's
ball 5.
Ball 5. So 2 and 1.
2 and 1 the count.
Just having a little fun with the scoreboard operator here for everyone at home.
It's a rough game. You got to have, the scoreboard said 5 balls.
Four balls and 3 strikes.
3 strikes.
And,
Went the ball 6 here.
So the count's 3 and 1 now on King. That ought to be caught by Young.
Yep.
So 6 unassisted to retire King for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the number 9 hitter, Riley Lewis. Last time up, she had a sac bunt. Time before was a fly out to right, and she had the ground ball to the pitcher that had chaos happen first time up.
She comes in below the Mendoza line, so this is a bat you want up here right now. with 2 outs.
Yes, get out of this right now. Try to keep Bart just from scoring.
There, she didn't lead off, so we can leave her down there.
And trail, hopefully only by 5 when this frame ends. Ava leaves that one upstairs for ball 1.
Yeah, the 1-1.
Carter fires down to third. Kind of messing around with the base runner that we just need to get the hitter out.
There's a 2-1.
That's up, and Emma's standing underneath of it, so she catches it, retires the side. Bart just does not score.
Because she didn't lead off.
Because she didn't lead off.
Hopefully we don't face her again. Well, she can't lead off the next inning, so maybe the runs are done. Tigers down 10-5. We'll be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
It's the bottom of the 6th inning. Just 2 more times up at the plate for the Tigers. We need to get some runs now. Trailing by 5, we have the bats to make up 5 runs in a hurry.
Yeah, we sure do. And we're going to have Haddix lead off instead of Carter.
Now, do we have another catcher, or is this simply just going to re-enter probably?
It probably will be a re-entry, but we do have another catcher. I know McNulty catches. Let's see here. So Haddix comes in with a 429 average in 7 at-bats, 3 hits, and 1 RBI.
I want to wish the best of luck to Sadie today, who's not doing the catching duties because she's at a track meet trying to qualify for state. So she and Sanders are both at that meet today, so good luck to them.
Something tells me Sadie will get it done. I mean, she was she, 6th last year in shot put in state as a freshman?
I did not know that.
Yeah, and she won state 3 times in a row in junior high, so she can throw that shot, or put that shot, I guess.
She can put it, yeah. Well, I know when she's behind the plate, she puts that ball wherever she wants it.
Sure
She's
does.
got an arm.
Yeah, she sure does. So Karsten Haddix steps in here for her first at-bat of the day. Does not offer at the first one. Counts 1-0.
That's as much as you can not offer and not swing, I think.
What?
Somebody re-entered.
I didn't catch the number. I'm not sure who it is. 14. There's a hammered shot, but Beals slides over and makes the play. That was a hard hit ball right there.
Yeah, it was.
So Haddix is retired, 4 unassisted on the line drive.
Oh, good job, Haddix there. That was, can't do it any better than that.
No, just only thing you could do better would be get a little lift on it, get it over her head. But, you know, she hit that ball really hard off the barrel. And that brings up Ava Tarr. There's a little off the end of the bat, roller to the shortstop. She fires across and retires her on 1 pitch. So I didn't even get to tell you, but that is Ava's 3rd ground out of the day. And that will bring up Casey Wells. Last time up, she struck out looking. First time up was a walk. 6 innings going by in a flash.
Not used to her only batting twice in the first 6 innings, and we've been.
Another wide strike. Same pitch that struck her out last time. Landry Stevens is on deck trying to get back to the top of the order. Doesn't give her that one. Said that one was wide. Evens count 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. A little check swing number to the first baseman. Cox picks it up, tags her. Oh, she dropped the ball. And she's safe as Wells gave her the little shoulder check as she went by, and Cox couldn't hang on. So we'll give that an error on the first baseman. And then we're back to the top. Landry has a single, a walk, and grounded out to second base last time. Lady Tigers really need an answer here. If we can find some grass. Oh, Wells is off and running. Steals it, pops up before the throw even arrives.
Now she's down at second, and she's on second simply because of the attitude.
Yeah.
On the way to first.
Yeah. She didn't give up on the play.
No. You love to see that. Now she's at second. We got to bring her in.
Landry ground ball to Beals.
Not there.
Not on that one. Beals going to field it and throw her out to retire her. 4-3 for the second straight time. And in the top half or the bottom half of the sixth, we got one more to go, and we are down 5.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives, Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue.
Welcome back. Lineup changes here.
All right, looks like we're going to have Tinley Pinnell doing some pitching here. And Kendall Fuquay is doing the catching now. My apologies on not mentioning her as another option to catch earlier. She did catch an inning. I don't remember which game that was, but she started the game at catcher for us previously. So, and then Haddix stays in the game after her pinch hit to play third.
All these lineup changes being brought to you by Ben Lucan at Lucan and Sackrider, LLC. Ben and his staff have been serving Paris, Illinois and the surrounding area for over 30 years. They've been long supporters of the Paris Tigers. Stop by his office for all of your accounting, bookkeeping, and income tax needs at 208 East Jasper Street in Paris, or call 217-465-8562.
So Avery Beals is about to step in for the, let's see here, what is this, 5th time today. She has 3 straight singles after striking out and reaching base the first time up. There's a ball in the dirt. Fuquay smothers it, and we're off and going here in the top of the 7th. 1-0 count. Pinnell comes in with a 1.17 ERA in 3 appearances. She's thrown 6 innings. There's a bunt, drops it right in front. Haddix comes up, but Beals is standing on first. So another single. And we'll see Lainey Kiefer again. Kiefer's got 3 singles and a fly out. She's driven in 4 runs. So let's see, back to Pinnell here where I was at. She's allowed 4 hits, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts against 1 walk. I guess another hit, so make that 5 hits now. There's Beals is off and going, and Fuquay put it on her. That was a great throw.
It was just a little late.
Slow coming out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that was a really nice throw.
From her knees.
Yeah.
On a dime.
She let it go just a little, held it just a little too long.
Well, we've seen her make throws from third. We know she's got a strong arm, but that was impressive.
That was on the dot, too. I mean,
yeah.
couldn't ask for a better one. Just a little quicker. Get it out sooner. But she's a freshman, and she'll learn.
One ball, 1 strike, runner at second.
Oh, there's Beals off and running again. Oh, Haddix dropped it.
That'd been close.
Yep.
I don't know if they'd got her. 2-1.
Oh, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
High.
That's
Deep in
carrying.
the left.
Landry's under it, and she makes the play for the sac fly that will score Beals after the 2 stolen bases. So, sac fly, RBI. First out of the inning. And Raylan Cox will be coming up. Last time up, she had a single past third base. Oh, wait, maybe not. Looks like they're going to hit.
Change.
Yeah. As soon as we can see a number, we will tell you who we got at the plate. It is 11-5 now after the sac fly from Kiefer. And
Baseball and softball, the only sport where you just can wear random stuff up to the plate sometimes. I mean, just hoodies, sweatshirts, warm-ups.
I guess. This is Ella Price. She's got a 167 average and only 6 at-bats. She has 1 hit on the season.
At least they have their name and numbers on the back. A lot of
Yeah.
teams just come up and you don't know who the player is.
Yeah, that's a problem. That was a nice pitch. Tinley gets ahead.
Just missed the gator.
A lot different look with Tinley than Ava. She's longer, all arms and legs coming at you.
So does that, as a batter, does that ball get on you a little sooner? Just
Well,
with her like long
potentially,
length?
you know, as she gets older too. She's only a freshman, so getting her a little experience here is a good thing. And you know, she'll push off that rubber and she'll clear more distance. So then, by the time she releases it, she might be at the front of the circle. So then all of a sudden, what goes from, you know, see where she ended up that pitch? Miller's coming in, makes the play. So F9 for.
And you would think that would that push the batter back in the box then, maybe 5-6 inches or something as she starts getting more of that reach,
It
just
could.
to see
I mean,
the ball a little
depending
longer.
on the velocity, yeah. I mean, if you got a lanky kind of pitcher like that, and with higher velocity, then yeah, you want to get back as far as you can, give yourself the most time to react, right? Let's see, number 4 is up. That's Madison Watson. Last time up, she grounded to J.C. Young, and she might have done it again. Oh, throw gets past Combs and goes into the dugout, so Watson's awarded second base.
Actually made it back out onto the field.
Yeah, it popped. It hit. I think it hit the bat cubby and shot right back out. Yeah. So I think Watson was going to beat that out.
I think so.
But then the throw advanced her. So give her a single. And is it 14 or they bring up a Hernandez Raymer still in?
I think it's Hernandez Raymer again.
So the Tigers do have 2 outs here. And yes, Hernandez Raymer is back in there. Last time up, she was hit by a pitch, which was a changeup, I believe. So 20 is in for 14 now permanently.
Yeah, 14 re-entered on defense last time.
And then now they've lifted her completely as they've re-entered 20. So it's 11-5, 2 outs, and Watson standing at second base. She drops a bunt down. Pinnell comes up, fields it with her glove, and late with the throw, throws it away down the line. Another run's going to score on the errant throw. So she was beating that out. So bunt single.
Oh, been a rough day.
Sure has, and guess who's up? Bart just yet to retire her.
She just bat? Are there more than one
Feels
of
like
her?
all
Are
she's
there
done's batted.
Are there 3 Bargises? And no, she didn't have a sister or anything on there? Am I missing something?
Just the one. But she's, let's see here, 2 walks, a double, and a single. Yet to be retired. With 2 outs now, and Hernandez Raymer just moved up to second base on the pass ball. That's a little pop fly. Morgan Combs giving chase, but it lands just past her in the grass. Count's evened up 1-1 now.
Pretty good wind blowing left to right. And that kept that one in foul territory.
There's one down the dirt running. Bounces off of Haddock's glove, and Young retrieves it. So 7-run game, and Charleston's out here stealing some more bases.
Well, and I understand why. We are a team that has shown
we can
got
score
some
runs.
pop. We can score a lot of runs.
Well, they also probably know that they've given up a lot of runs. They gave up 12 runs in their game against Danville. So
We have the top of the lineup coming up?
we do, I believe.
All right.
No, it's 2-3-4.
Okay.
Yeah, Landry grounded out to end the last inning. So
Just missed.
there's a walk for Bartges. So her perfect day continues. 3 walks, a double, and a single, and that'll bring up Carly Eastman. Last time we retired her on a ground ball to J.C. Young. Oh, maybe not. Not Carly Eastman this time. They are going to bat
Clark.
number 23. That is Madison Clark. She comes in with a 273 average and 33 at-bats, 5 RBIs.
And the official wasn't quite ready yet. She'll step out of the box and try it again.
Takes one low for ball 1. Runners at the corners. Bart just did not steal second. At least not yet anyway. There she goes. Counts 2-0 now on Clark. There's a called strike.
Didn't get much of it.
Got enough.
Doesn't take much.
Mm-mm. One lace over that black edge is all we need.
Might have been all she got.
There's a nice pitch. J.C. Young steps up, throws across to retire Clark in the inning. Lady Tigers trail 12-5 as we head to the bottom of the 7th and the last at-bat for Paris.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
It's a 7-run deficit for the Tigers. Bottom of the 7th inning. Do or die time here for the Tigers.
Emma Kramer's going to do the leading off for us in this inning. Last time up, she grounded out to third. She walked the time before that and lined out to the shortstop her first at-bat. So 0 for 2 with the walk, looking to be a leadoff hitter, get something started here. We need 7 runs. She's not going to get them all back at once, so we just need runners, runners, and more runners.
Yeah, we're going to need something from every girl in the lineup
Yeah.
if we're going to come back in this one.
But it sure would be something to watch.
Oh, it'll be fun. Come back in this one. This will be one they'll be telling their grandkids about.
Yeah,
There was one time we were down by 7, bottom of the 7th inning, you know?
against Charleston.
That's right.
Get up front. There we go.
Yep, steps up in the box.
Good job. Oh, no. Swing and a miss on strike 1. Sorry, I got to keep the dad in me quiet on that kind of a swing. That frustrates me. There's a ball much wider. She's trying to take that break away from
Yeah.
good by getting all the way up in the front corner, and she's pretty much on the front corner. Toes are on the line. A ground ball to the shortstop.
Just got her.
So 6-3.
Yeah, I will say, I've done the dad thing from the broadcast booth before. It is hard.
Yeah.
Very hard. Whether they're good or bad,
Yeah.
it's hard.
So that brings up J.C. Young, 2 singles and a ground out to shortstop last time. Takes ball 1 down and in. Yeah, it's a little more nerve-wracking when she's pitching than anything else. But even then, it's just part of it. I've been around it long enough coaching it and all that kind of stuff. So just sometimes you want to say stuff.
Yes. Or throw stuff. Or just leave. I can't take the pressure. Yeah. Kids out there with ice in the veins, and I'm over here sweating under the table. I can't do it.
JC takes one there for a called strike. 2-1 now. And 1 out in the inning. And she hits a ground ball to shortstop that she kicks and is going to beat it out.
All right,
so
we'll take it.
E6, we got a runner. Morgan Combs is up now with the last time up, flew out to center field. She was hit by a pitch, and she grounded into a fielder's choice 4-3 in her first at-bat. And it looks like if she can reach, Abby McConkey's on deck to do some pinch hitting. There's a ball. Start the at-bat.
Kind of checked her swing that time to lay off it.
There you go. Oh, line drive right to the shortstop, and JC gets doubled off. Oh, no.
Dropped it.
Cox dropped the ball. So Combs lines out to the shortstop for the second out, and JC gets back in as Cox drops the ball, and we will have Abby McConkey pinch hitting for Kaylee Miller.
Boy, even sometimes we've hit the ball hard today right at somebody.
Mm-hmm. So McConkey, let's give her a little stat rundown, I suppose. Probably not much. She hasn't
She's
had
got
a
a
lot
run
of
scored
at-bats.
today.
100 and comes in batting 154 in 13 at-bats. She has 2 hits, 1 RBI.
She's got no at-bats today, but does have a run scored. She came in and ran from third earlier.
Yeah, for Maddie Carter. Takes a ball.
1-1 count. Runner on first, 2 away.
Tigers are down to their last out here. Oh. Snap throw down to first. Young's back in under the tag.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And she strikes out swinging to end the game.
That's your final. Charleston 12, Paris 5. We'll take a break, hear from some of our sponsors. We'll get the stats all added up. Chat with Coach Claude coming up here in just a few moments on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Welcome back to the postgame show here on the Paris Sports Network. Ryan's got some stats for us here. So what is the damage today?
Well, not a lot by way of hits for Paris. We only had 5 today. Landry Stevens was 1 for 3 with a walk. Emma Kramer was 0 for 3 with a walk. J.C. Young was 2 for 4 with 2 RBI and 1 run scored. Morgan Combs was 0 for 3. Kaylee Miller was 1 for 2 with 2 RBI. Abby McConkey was 0 for 1 with a run scored. Kendall Fuquay was 0 for 3. Maddie Carter was 1 for 2. Karsten Haddix was 0 for 1. Ava Tarr was 0 for 3. And Casey Wells was 0 for 2 with a run scored and a walk. Ava did the pitching today. She gave up 11 hits, 10 runs, 10 earned runs, 3 strikeouts against 3 walks. And Tinley Pinnell came in relief for 1 inning. Gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs. Ava threw 130 pitches, 77 were strikes. And that'll do it for the Paris stats, and I will turn the headset over to Coach Claude.
All right. We're joined now by Tiger head coach Jeremy Clawfelter. Coach, tough one tonight, 12-5, just a lot of errors early on in the game. The bats were kind of quiet. Things just weren't real sharp today.
Errors, mental errors. Didn't adjust to, the velocity of the second pitcher coming in, trying to roll everything over instead of just letting it travel and take it to right field. Just didn't, just not good.
Yeah.
Just not really good today. It's part of it. I told him, it's best I didn't even.
Yeah.
Don't get myself in trouble. Just don't, press pause and
all right, this is
silence can never be misquoted.
This is the kind of game that's got you running laps the next day in practice kind of thing.
It's angry, mad, but it's
yeah,
part of it. I mean,
it's one of them.
You have them. I mean, I've been doing it a long time, both sports, whatever, and you have days like this, and sometimes you have to press pause because you're just mad, and
Last game this week, though. I mean, this is one that you got to have a short memory and you got to walk away from.
You got to get ready. You got 3 next week, and then you got to get ready for postseason play. We know we're the 5 seed. We're going to go to St. Anthony and get Effingham out of the gate. Most likely, that's what it looks like, and then hopefully, regroup, play better next week. Have some practices in between and get ready to try and get Effingham in a semifinal game and probably get who we're going to get down there in the regional championship would be, those people down south.
Yeah.
So that's what our sights have to be on right now, and we got to get rid of this taste in our mouth today because it's just we didn't compete well, we didn't adjust well, we just didn't do. People had some effort. Emma had a dive and
nearly a
popped
spectacular
out.
play
there.
It's
been a great play. So it wasn't necessarily like all around effort, just execution and mental errors, and just you got to be better than that, and you are better than that. So don't come out and play like that. unfortunately, like I said, you're going to have days like this. You just didn't want to have it today.
Was it Miller that got the first on the drop ball late in the game? I mean, that was one play that stuck out at me. We're down by 7 runs. What's that?
Casey Wells.
Casey Wells. It was
ran
Wells
through
that
the
did it,
girl,
yeah.
she
And
dropped it.
that's the attitude you need. You know,
Yeah.
she's down. I mean, I was really hoping that would be some kind of a spark there. She runs through the play, easy to give up on something like that. It shows an easy out. Then she steals second. Didn't rub off.
Right.
But that's the kind of mentality we got to pick up in these next few games because postseason's coming, and we got to get sharp quick.
We got to play with some more energy, and we got to
Yeah.
play, and like with some passion about it, and
So,
approach the game like
we
that.
were talking about that. You think the rain? Are we going to play today?
Right, I know.
I think that kind of had the mood just kind of
Questionable all day
coming
long. Are
in,
we going to
yeah.
play? I mean, yeah, probably. But at the end of the day, you got to be able to ride the wave in the roller coaster, and you got to
Yeah.
have a mindset of I'm ready to go until they tell me we're not. And that's just got to be your mentality that game on,
Yeah.
game on, game on until it's not game on. And then you can try and come off of that ledge a little bit and let your intensity down. But you got to approach the day like you're going to play no matter what until it's it's not. And you've been around me a long time.
Yeah.
I'm not in the excuse business, so that's just not my baby. You got to get ready to play mentally, and then physically you got to go out and execute and do the things you got to do in order to have a chance to be successful. And we didn't do either of those today collectively as a group.
And that's what winning programs do.
That's
They
what
don't
they
make
do.
excuses. They
Right.
just make adjustments and come back the next day and do it again.
Yep.
So that's what we'll do next week.
Yep. Amen. So,
All right.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Go Tigers.
All right. Thank you, Coach. And that's Coach Claude coming up and chatting with us after the game. Always appreciate his time because always brings an insight, to the game from the coaching standpoint and shoots honest with you.
Yeah.
Not one to make excuses or beat around the bush.
Well, there's no reason to. We just saw it. All of us watched the same thing, right? We saw what we did wrong. We know, too.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about it the whole game. And he made a great point that we probably didn't really talk about enough. But Good came in here throwing a lot of junk balls.
Yep.
And a lot were on the outer half, and we just kept trying to pull the ball instead of actually addressing the pitch and driving the ball the other direction, which is
How many ground ball outs did we have there?
a lot.
Just turning over it.
We had a lot. And he did mention it, though. We are the 5 seed, and we will play Wednesday the 20th at Effingham St. Anthony at 4 p.m. in our first regional game against Effingham High School.
And if you had to ask for a good spot, that's probably one of the better spots we could land in the regional, so we do have that going for us.
Yeah, I mean, we earned a 5 seed, right? We came into this game 15-10, so we're 15-11 now. We're 4 games over 500 and exceeded last year's win total by 3 so far. So
And that includes like a 5-game losing streak there a couple weeks ago. So got to get it back on track next week. They've got a few days now to put that together. Our next broadcast will be next week. We'll have a boys game for you there. So don't forget to like and subscribe here on YouTube, on Facebook as well, so you can follow the weather changes, rainouts, makeup games, all those kind of things. And hit that subscribe button. You'll get an update every time that we go live. So I want to thank Ryan for helping me out today and all the sponsors for making the broadcast possible. You've been watching Lady Tiger Softball here on the Paris Sports Network. Good night, everyone.
You've been watching Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Crispin Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.